Sure. I mean, I'll know when it's reconnected. I think it is reconnected, actually. Are we back? I think we back. Cool. Now let me try this. Doing the actual bit rate that I intended to stream at. Let's see how this goes. Does it just kaputs? And also... No problem at all. Alright, well, I think we're back. So, let's get back to fucking taxi shit. Alright. Alright. Oh, wait, one sec. One sec. I just want to pin my post again. Alright. We are officially Looney Tunes back in action. Alright, let's do a motherfucking... Oh, actually, let me see. I just leveled up. Did I unlock anything? No. Type C chassis. Top speed and turbo duration. Perfect for speed demons. Handling suffers. But my handling is honestly pretty amazing, so I don't mind losing a little bit of handling. Forest green. I don't like that. Welcome back. Thank you. It has been a journey today. An odyssey, if you will. Alright, I'm gonna stick with what I got. Veterans approach. So the Devil Killers are back for more, huh? Then I'm on my way. Hmm? Mind if I tag along? That way you can teach me how to deal with more clients. He obviously knows where I'm going. What happened to studying for your class, too? Well, both Wada-san and Muramatsu-san seem pretty sure that I can pass now. They gave me their okay. Did they really? Yeah, I even aced the practice test. I've been studying my butt off. Help me out, Hirakawa-san. I'd say you've been making an admirable effort. Why not take him with you, Suzuki-san? He does need more time in the field. I'm not sure he'd benefit from this kind of request. Ah, don't say that. Even if it doesn't seem relevant, I still want to know how it's done. You're certainly enthusiastic. Now, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you say so? I guess. Cool. I'm gonna take that as a yes then. Now let's jam. What about jelly? Let's jelly. Jelly and jam? There are only 2 out of the 4 kings left to go. You can do this! At least he's not trying to dissuade me like before. You beat Crash Kajiwara first, then Cool Yoshimi. I guess that means today you'll be facing... Hey guys! Which one of you big boys is Mr. Suzuki from Nagasu Taxi? Oh, there he is! The second in command of the 4 kings! Gentle Nakamura! What's so gentle about him? Beats me, but he's a true veteran, one of the oldest on the team. He's the last known original devil killer. Been with them from the start. Good lord, I can't read. And don't let his age fool you. He's as fast as lightning, and then some. Not to mention, he's racked up tons of wisdom and experience behind the wheel. You're pretty clued up for a youngster. Not bad, Mr. Suzuki. Actually, Mr. Suzuki is this guy right here. Ah, so you're the man. You sure you're in the right place? Truth be told, I thought you'd be a little less on in years. That makes two of us. Don't mistake me for one of those doddering old seniors you see puttering around. When it comes to driving, experience trumps all else. I've refined my skills over decades, maturing them like a fine wine. Now I hear you've already bested two of the four kings, is that correct? That is. Well, from where I'm standing, those guys may as well be fresh out of driving school. Just because you know how to hold the wheel and step on the gas doesn't mean you know how to race. Watch and learn, Mr. Suzuki, because today's lesson is how to lose sight of a veteran. Nice. Here we go. This is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's gonna smoke me. He's fast. Oh fuck. I don't know why, but I tricked myself into thinking that I had to turn left there. Definitely did not. Hey, we got this though. I'm gonna clean this up. Watch. Come lap 2, he's mine. Let's go. I was finna drift anyway. I just gotta hold it down now. And I'm not the most confident about that, if I'm honest. This is gonna be tight. Ooh! Oh, this has the big drift. That's right. Okay. I think this is the first time we're hitting that in an actual race. Here it comes. Let's see if I can get this nice and clean. Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I fucked up. I'm cooked, y'all. There's no shot. I'm not recovering here. Nah, I'm cooked, y'all. No shot. No shot he lets me. Yup, here he comes. Fuck! Right at the end. I should have saved that. Retry. I got this. I got this. I had a bad first lap, which did not help. And then I used my boost at the wrong time. Alright. I got this. Whoa. What the fuck? Haha, there we go. Much better this time around. Woo! I spun out that damn truck. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Still not a great first lap, I'm gonna be real. But I got a half a chance still. I gotta run a clean second lap though. I really need to get a clean through on that big loop. That big drift. Alright, come on. Let me grab a little drift here. Ooh, I'll take that. Honestly, even better. Even better. Alright, come on. Okay, now we're ahead. Good. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Alright. Well, I fucked up. He's gonna cook me again. Oh, God, maybe. Maybe. If only by the power of God and anime, I might pull this off. Oh. Oh. I did not deserve to win that. I'll fucking take it, though. I will fucking take it. Oh, man. I got lucky. I got mad lucky there. There's only one left. Their leader. How could this be? I've been racing for decades, doggone it. Though, I suppose this turn of events isn't entirely uncalled for. I must say, Nakajima found himself a diamond in the rough. Excuse me. Did you just say Nakajima? How do you know our boss? How? Why, he's the original devil killer. The man started this whole gang over 20 years ago. What? Wait, you telling me the chief started the devil killers? You gotta be joking. He's just an old geezer. No offense. Wait, do we get to race the chief? That'd be fire. We were all a lot younger 20 years ago. Your boss was a real speed demon back then. The fastest in Fukuoka. Maybe even all of Kyushu. That's just... my brain can't handle this. Then, tell me why a legendary god of street racing would just quit to start driving taxis around. Your guess is as good as mine, young man. Weren't you an original member of his team? Surely you must know something. Back then I was just a slowpoke. I never really got to talk to the man. Though, I'm glad I stuck with it. I made it to the Four Kings after all. Took me long enough. And now I go losing to a taxi driver. Perhaps my age has finally caught up with me. Some racer I am, eh? I always like these like bad guys that feel more like rivals than they do actual villains. I'm back. I hear you were out showing Kiyokawa the ropes today, huh? No, today I was up against the Devil Killers. Oh, that thing you were doing for the local police. Don't get in any accidents here. Chief, I need to ask you something. Hmm? And what's that? Is it true you are the one who founded the Devil Killers? Where'd you hear that? From Gentle Nakamura, the guy I just raced. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. I was thinking to have a sit down with you one of these days. Might as well be now. That's awesome. When you're young, you have time to do whatever your heart desires. For me, that was cars. I loved them more than anything. Well, just about. Before I knew it, there was a whole bunch of us motorheads there was a whole bunch of us motorheads to the core. So I decided to form the Devil Killers. We'd race day and night, trying to shave seconds off our best times. We all knew the dangers of racing on the highway, but we were careful. We tracked down the best spots, found out when there was least traffic. We even posted lookouts with walkie-talkies. We were a close-knit bunch. Wasn't long before we gained a reputation as fastest boys in town. My Devil Killer days, that was the prime of my life. Can you imagine? This old, gnarled stump of a tree once had leaves up to the top. Anyhow, as with anything, time was never on our side. With each passing generation, the glue that held together the crew seemed to be dissolving. And now look at them. They drive like reckless maniacs, no regard for safety whatsoever. Then they brought gambling on board. When it comes down to it, there ain't hardly nothing left of the vision I once had. Only greed and its ill gain remain. People shouldn't have to suffer because of it. Racing was about the thrill, not this. Listen up, Suzuki-san. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? I want you to break up the Devil Killers. Can you do that for me? That your phone? Better see who it is. Sorry, one moment. Why he's so blurry? Hello? What up, Suzuki-san? Who is this? The last of the four kings. Technically, the fifth to lead the Devil Killers. Long story short, I'm Devil Takamura. How did you get this number? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? What is it you want? See, you've been preying on my teammates lately. And thanks to a taxi driver of all people, they've been on a losing streak. It'd be bad if word got around, so someone's gotta nip that in the bud. I don't see why. Let the people know the truth. Yeah, I don't think so. Our livelihood depends on our rep. Take that away, you take away our business. Get me? That's what you get for basing your business on extortion. Say what you like. Either way, we need to get back our good name. I'm thinking on, like, a major scale. So let's hold a race, with spectators and all. How about it? Me against you. Or are you afraid to get your ass handed to you? No, I refuse to be part of a circus act. You should wait to hear my offer. I'm assuming Nakajima, wimp that he is, asked you to dismantle the Devil Killers, am I right? Thought so. What are you saying? You'll disband the Devil Killers if I beat you in a race? That's exactly what I'm saying. Whoever rules the road makes the rules. In other words, the fastest guy calls the shots. That's always been our way. Fine. You'll get your race. And just so you know, I don't take kindly to people who go back on their word. Of course, wouldn't expect you to. But just so you know, there's a reason I'm in charge of the Devil Kings. Killers. You better be prepared, old man. Ooh, spicy. So, this Devil Takamura says he'll break up the team if you win. That's the long and the short of it. So the bad seeds I sowed way back then have sprouted in the weeds, tangling up the new generation. I'm ashamed. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I do have to ask, are you really okay having such a big part of your past gone for good? I don't mind. The ones I care about most are all right here besides me. Ain't that right, Wada-chan? You bet, leader. Wada-san, don't tell me you were a devil killer too. Yep, as were some of the older drivers. Wow! I guess that means I'm part of an elite team here. That's bitchin'. From what I hear, Suzuki-san, that Devil Takamura's as quick as they come. Don't go out there without a plan. I'll keep that in mind. Then, without further ado, boys, let's get back to it. Before that, can I ask you one thing? Why'd you leave street racing and the Devil Killers? They meant everything to you, didn't they? Well, I think you ought to leave it there, Suzuki-san. I'm sure you have some things in your life you'd rather keep close to your chest, no? Sorry, that was rude of me. Nah, you were just curious. I should be the one apologizing. Okay, everyone, why don't we all just drive safely, give it our best, and leave the heavy stuff behind, huh? Sounds like a plan to me. So funny. Devil Takamura. No doubt you'll be my toughest opponent yet, but make no mistake, I won't go down so easy. Hell yeah. Alright, I need to do some more cab missions so I can upgrade. Yeah, I ain't close to 20k, I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Definitely. Definitely. Oh, hell yeah, okay. Not another tuning level. Interesting. Alright. Looking forward to love. Come get your love. Oh, no worries. I'd like to go to Osei Bridge, please. She's quite attractive, but she has a huge nose hair sticking out. Is something wrong? Oh, no. I was just noticing something. Please, get in. That's crazy that you can still see the nose hair from here. Nice day, isn't it? Nose hair lady. Oh, they did her so dirty. It is. She really has no idea there's a nose hair dangling right above her upper lip. What should I do? Oh man, if you're a friend, like it's definitely your duty to tell her. Yeah, let's see what her plans are. Maybe she's just going home. Who cares then, you know? Got some kind of special occasion today? Oh, thanks for asking. Actually, I'm going on my very first date. Is that right? Oh, we gotta tell her. We gotta tell her. Even if she hates us for it. Yeah, I was never really the popular girl in school, but I gathered up the courage to ask this guy I like out to dinner, and he said yes. Then you're off to a good start. Aw, thanks. So I did a little research into things he likes, and I bought myself a new outfit, complete with the complimenting purse. I think I'm good to go, but I'm still a bit nervous at being my first date and all. I can be a bit scatterbrained sometimes, so I hope I haven't forgotten anything. So she's going on a date, huh? I better point out that nose hair after all. But I wouldn't want to crush her confidence either. I think I should use some subtlety here. Boy. If we're going for subtle, that's definitely the more subtle one. Huh? I think she noticed. Here's the fare. Take this tip as well. Hell yeah. Are you sure? Yes. Thank you for, yeah. Oh, yeah, she did notice. We helped her out. Let's go. I hope she has a great first date. No problem. I hope your date goes well. Me too. Wish me luck. Good luck, girl. Go get that man. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. That was a fun one. The masked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Are we about to become complicit in like a robbery or some shit? I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Oh, that kind of mask. I was thinking of like a balaclava or something. Where to? A place nobody goes. Somewhere quiet. I guess he wants to be alone. Understood. Let's go. Maybe I should try to make conversation. All I can see is that mask, though. I notice you wearing a mask. Do you have a cold? Oh, I hope you feel better soon. It's nice to hear kind words from a stranger. Maybe he's going through a tough time. Driver. Yes? How is business for you these days? Well, I do okay. Good for you. I just lost my company, in fact. My life has pretty much hit rock bottom. Things got heavy all of a sudden. How do I respond to that? Did you ever play on a trampoline as a kid? A trampoline? Yes, but why? When you jump on a trampoline, the deeper you sink, the higher you bounce back. Yeah, so? I think the same goes for life. You say you've hit rock bottom, but that could be your chance to bounce back higher than ever. I see. I think times of misfortune are good opportunities to try new endeavors. I like the sound of that. You know, I might just have found a spark of hope. Looks like I've managed to cheer him up. Can I ask you to let me out here, driver? Okay. I wonder what he's doing out here. Are you sure this is where you want to get out? Yes. The truth is, I was thinking of robbing you at first. What? I mean, that would have been your mistake, bro. My company fell apart and I've run out of savings. I thought robbery was the only option I had. That explains the mask. But after talking to you, I started to see things differently. Don't worry, I have enough money on me to pay you. Here's the fare and a little extra on top. Thank you. No, I should be the one thanking you. You talked me out of something I would have regretted the rest of my life. I know things must be hard for you now, but stick with it. I will. I'll work my way up again from scratch, and someday I know I'll find happiness. It seems I somehow managed to turn his life around. Not a bad feeling. Let's go. Kids these days. Let's see where this takes us. I'm from Nagasi Taxi. Sorry for the wait. No detours, aight? The shortest, quickest route. They've got a bit of an attitude. Of course, let's go. Damn, it's been so long since I actually drove in the town for one of these, it's gonna throw me the fuck off when the time comes. Man, I'm getting jittery. You got a smoke on you? Yeah, I got it. Give me one. I'm all out. I'm afraid this is a non-smoking taxi. Shut the fuck up and drive! They're pretty full of themselves. Forget the fare. This is as far as you go. What? Are you kidding me? We're your passengers here. Passengers need to show some manners when riding in my taxi. No manners, no ride. Who the hell do you think you are? Fine, we'll get out, but you're getting out with us, driver. Me. Yeah, hurry it up. They about to learn the hard way. Alright, I'm out. Now what? Well, we could call your company up and complain, but that wouldn't improve the service. So we'll just give you a few educational pointers ourselves. I'm in a bad mood today, so this will be good stress relief. I see. Sorry, but I've had enough of you two. Huh? Now he's talking down to us. Looks like he wants a few extra lessons. There's nothing you could teach me. Yeah, I guess you're right. No matter how much a driver's taught, their license is only a redeeming feature. I can't let that remark go unpunished. You better take that back. Make me, asshole. Oh, I will. Nice. Absolutely yeeted him into the fucking pole. Yeah, is this guy made of stone? Who the hell are you? Just a humble taxi driver. My license is my only redeeming feature, remember? Ah! I've wasted time and come out with no pay. There must have been a better way to handle this. Nah. We did this the right way. The way we get to beat their ass is the correct solution. Oh, but you know what? I didn't get any fucking XP, so that sucks. Oh well. Hi! Looks like a foreign tourist. Please go to Macy Street. Understood. Let's go. Do you speak Japanese? Yes, but just a little. A little, huh? Fukuoka is great. The food, delicious. What did you eat? The name, I forget. Well, what was in it? Spicy red eggs. Spicy red eggs. That must be... I don't know, but I'm gonna guess this. Eggs, huh? Was it onsen tamago? Hot spring eggs? No, different. Oh, I remember. The name was Karashi Mentaiko. I see. That's spicy red eggs, alright. Spicy cod roe. Why could you not guess? Aren't you Japanese? No. I should have given that more thought. Hey, you. Yes? People in Fukuoka often say body. They do use that a lot around here when they want to stress something. Please tell me what body means in English. Body in English, huh? It's a local term they use to emphasize things. So I'd guess you say very in English. I see. So body is very. Easy to remember. Hey, you! Thank you body much. Looks like he gets it. Hey, you! Yes? I want to get a tattoo with Chinese characters. Tell me a cool phrase, yeah? Chinese characters. I mean, I guess Japan does use Chinese characters. That always just throws me off. A Chinese character tattoo, huh? You should get one that actually means something instead of just picking one that looks good. What do you want it to say? I like to live life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest, huh? Let's see, what Japanese phrase would convey that? A phrase about encounters. How about Ichigo Ichei? What is the meaning? It means you should treasure every encounter. Good! I guess it is like you and me. Man, that is a scary looking motherfucker. God damn. That's right. I've decided I'll get Ichigo Ichei tattoo. Thank you. That went over well. I like that. Ichigo Ichii. Cherish every encounter. Honestly, like that's something I need to remind myself of, for real. That like that's in my head now. You know what I mean? Like I might get that actually tattooed one day. Hold up. Okay. Ichigo Ichii. Ooh, it looks pretty nice too. Hmm. I like that. Thank you. You are a good driver. Here is the money. Bro, we really just drove a Reptoid around. That's so wild. Goodbye. Yeah, let me do this too. Hmm. Extend the time I'm invulnerable. Ooh, very much yes. All right. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting there. We still got a ways to go, but we are getting there. Finding happiness. That's the goal of life. That's the main goal right there. Trying to find happiness. Shit's hard. But it helps when you just try to remember that that's kind of what all of us are doing. We're all just trying to get by, even when we piss each other off. Wow, they sure are well coordinated. Yeah, no joke. To Osei Bridge, please. Of course. Let's go. Hey, it's our 3-month anniversary. We're going to be together forever, Ken-kun. I feel like we were made for each other, Mitan. I was just thinking the same thing. A couple of lovebirds. Hmm? Why are you peeking at us in the mirror? I was just thinking how lucky you both are. People stare at us on the street a lot, too. They're just jealous of how in love we are. Don't worry, driver. You'll find your soulmate soon enough, just like me and Mitan. Good luck! They're in a good mood. Such a sick cab. Your makeup looks amazing, Mitan. Thanks. I copied it off this idol I saw on TV, Haruka Sarumara. Wait a sec. Is that our Haruka? Oh my god! I see. But you're much cuter than Haruka Sawamura, Mitan. No way. You're just saying that. No, I mean it. You're just as pretty as any of those idols, Mitan. Hey, driver. My girl's way cuter than Haruka Sawamura, right? Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna just use my real life rule of thumb where I just don't compare women to other women. Not like that. A pretty face isn't everything, you know. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? So you focus on the body more, do you? No. Now that I think about it, I did get a feeling he was checking out my boobs and butt in the mirror. Oh my god. These people. Driver, I know Mitan is a perfect 10, but you shouldn't leer at her like that. I wasn't. Ugh, boys are always staring at me like I'm a piece of meat. It can't be helped, Mitan. You're just too damn attractive. But you'll always be my one and only, Ken-kun. I love you, Mitan. Jeez. Say, Mitan. Yes, Ken-kun? Did you talk to your dad about us getting married? Oh, well, about that. What's wrong? Dad says he's completely against me marrying a guy who doesn't have a job. Huh? But what does that matter? Can't he see how much we love each other? All we need is love, right? Work has nothing to do with it. Yeah, I think so too. Let's run away together in this taxi, Mitan. Yeah, let's elope, Ken-kun. Driver, just take us someplace far away. Okay then. Do you even have the money for it? Alright, thanks, driver. You're too kind. I mean, it's my job to take you where you tell me. Yeah, he was moved by the depth of our love. I was moved by the payment I'm gonna get after this long ride. I guess even without money, as long as you have love, you can get by. Hold on. You mean you don't have any money? Of course not. I don't have a job after all. And what about the fare for this trip? I thought you were gonna take us for free. This is my job. I can't do that. Oh, what a stingy man. Grown-ups think about nothing but cash. Somehow I ended up getting yelled at. What the fuck? Here we are. Thank you. Here's the fare. Oh, yeah, the non-existent fare. right. 15K. We're getting there. We getting there. We got a bit of a ways to go. I'm waiting to get the final chassis before I do this last race. And then, of course, I got to take it for a test drive. Macy Street, please. With that suit, I'm guessing he's a businessman. Then come on in. Man, that did not go well. He sounds a bit depressed. Maybe I should say something. Rough day, sir? Huh? Oh, yeah. I messed up a little today at work. Messed up how? Well, I didn't agree with what my supervisor was saying, and I kinda lost my temper, so I yelled at him. A lot. Man, now I'm never getting that promotion. Should've just kept my mouth shut. I was a fool to fight a battle I couldn't win. Man, we all been there, though. like, you haven't really lived life much if you haven't opened your mouth and then immediately regretted it and been like, the fuck is wrong with me? Why did I say that? I'm an idiot. And then you just gotta kind of sit there and take the consequence. That's life, man. It'll be okay. You should have used your fist. I disagree. You have to follow the path you think is right. You think so? Yeah. It's better to define yourself at work by speaking your mind as opposed to brown-nosing your way up the ladder. At least that's what I think. Maybe you're right. Thanks for saying that. Good. That seems to have cheered him up. In any case, I am really dreading the moment I walk through that front door. I cannot see it going well. Why is that? Well, my wife was hoping I'd get promoted. I know she's only going to get disappointed. How am I even supposed to look her in the eye, let alone explain to her what happens? Yeah, you should keep it a buck. Especially with your wife, bro. Even so, I think you should tell her the truth. But she'll be furious. I just know it. Look, you two are married. Your wife should love you for who you are, not what your job is. I'm sure that's already the case. Besides, what you did today took a whole lot of courage. At least give yourself credit for that. Huh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Guess it couldn't hurt to tell myself half the truth every now and then, eh? Better half the truth. Seems like he's in a much better mood now. Hell yeah. Here we are. Thank you for riding with Nagasu Taxi. No, thank you for being such a good listener. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Here's the fare. Take this tip as well. You've earned it. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we're so close. Of course. Hope to see you around. Alright, we need a couple more good fares, and then I think we can afford that upgrade. A Flight of Fancy. This should be interesting. Dame, 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 oh, doo-doo. But yeah, I think the next thing I want to get for my setup, I need to get an arm so I can have the mic like right up on me. And then hopefully that'll get rid of any kind of background noise or blah, and my audio will be nice and crisp. I feel like it's also going to be easier on my voice just because I tend to like project quite a bit because I'm not right on the mic like this, and so yeah, you get the idea. So I gotta like project so I get picked up clean. So I think that'll be really nice. But yeah, I think RAM and then a mic boom. Those are the next two things I need. And then I need to get a new chair. And then eventually I need to upgrade. Honestly, I'll probably upgrade the rest of my PC hardware before I get a new chair at this rate. New chairs are damn expensive. Like $500 for a decent chair. Something to sit my fat ass in and not bust my back, you know? What are you most excited to upgrade in your setup? Um, I think from a practical standpoint, the mic stand, like a boom for the mic, would probably be the biggest like life what's the word quality of life change. But I'm also like a techie nerd, so I'm very excited about upgrading the RAM just to give myself more headroom. Be able to play games at higher settings and stuff like that and not have to worry about it. Um, Down the road when I upgrade like the whole like motherboard and everything, that's going to be a very exciting upgrade. What's one unnecessary but very exciting upgrade you'd like to do? One unnecessary but very exciting upgrade I'd like to do. It's a good question. Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. I kind of that's the weird thing is like I get like hyper fixations. Necessary for happiness, unnecessary for practicality. I guess hmm I'm a pretty happy guy, all things considered. I ain't got much. Well, I say I ain't got much, but at the same time, I'm incredibly blessed. Like I just got a new GPU. So I say that, but I don't know. I don't really want for much, at the end of the day. Oh, you are a happy dude, especially with a cool name like Sweet Apple. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy. Like there's things that like I want to get just to improve the stream quality, but which would make me happy, but I don't know. I don't really like want for like just random odd and end things all that much. Maybe an end table or something to put my teaware on or stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm chilling. That's a good question. I mean, shoot, it's got me thinking. I need you to get me away from here fast. I like her outfit. Good. You'll have to update us when you decide. Yeah, yeah. Because like everything that comes to mind is just like practical stuff, like a stream deck, lav mics, mic boom, RAM upgrade, other PC upgrades. I realize like when people ask me questions like that, how utilitarian I am. A cute desk pet would be a vibe. Yeah, maybe something like that, like a little chia pet or something. Whew, didn't I don't think they've seen me yet. Is someone looking for you? Yes, the Royal Security Detail. They are no doubt searching far and wide for me as we speak. Royal? Yeah, what exactly we get ourselves wrapped up in? Yes, I'm a princess from the kingdom of Kutan. Hmm. Oh, don't look so nervous. I may be royalty, but I'm just flesh and blood like you. Is she delusional, or is this some kind of joke? I guess I'll dig a little deeper. I'm curious, yeah, where's the kingdom of Kutan? I guess it's only natural you don't know of it. Kutan is a very small island nation, far to the southwest of Hakata Bay. I see. She's got quite the imagination. I guess I'll press a little further. What's a princess doing in Fukuoka? So what's a princess doing in Fukuoka? I came with my father, the king. He didn't want to impose on the Japanese government by making it an official visit, so we came unannounced. I see. Wow. It's almost as if she believes this is all true. I'll ask one more thing. You look and sound Japanese to me. Yes, people of Kutan look practically identical to the Japanese. We must share a common ancestor. But as a result, we have a very good relationship with Japan, and many of us study the language. That's why I'm fluent in Japanese. No kidding. She's playing this pretty straight. I'm not sure what to say. She does look pretty serious. By the way, Miss... Hey! I'm all for mingling with the common folk, but you need to watch how you address me. You're still talking to a princess. Right, sorry. Your Royal Highness. Where would you like me to take you? My security detail may still be searching for me. Keep driving so they don't find me. Why are you running away from your own security? The other day, the king decided it was time for me to marry, and he picked my husband to be. But I did not like the man he selected at all. My father, however, refuses to give me any say in it. I cannot bear the thought of the life where I must spend the rest of my days with someone I do not love, so I decided to run away. I chose Japan because nobody knows me here. I thought it would be the perfect place to start a new life. I see. And now your security detail is out looking for you, huh? That's right. And their driving skills are quite formidable. If they find me, I doubt we'll be able to get away. I'm getting a little tired of playing along with this fantasy. I'll just smile and nod. Ah! My security detail caught up with us. Really? Well, what are you waiting for? If they spot us, you'll be punished too, you know. That would be a shame. Ah! How can you be so complacent? Look at the car behind us. My security detail. If they catch up, it'll all be over. Right. Wait. There is a suspicious-looking car behind us, and it's coming up fast. They're definitely following this taxi. Don't tell me her stories were all true. Hurry up! Don't let them catch us! Okay. Here we go! Oh. I thought I was gonna get to run them. That's too bad. We must have lost them now. There's that taxi! Did they find us? Oh no, let's go! Fine. I just want to get this over with. Here we go. Here we go. Now we get to outrun them. Let's go! I win if I'm not overtaken in the time limit. Oh boy. Okay. All right, let's go. Yo, I'm absolutely smoking this security detail. It's not even close. Woo! That was tight. Nice. That was easy. Ooh, thank you. Your driving skills really are amazing. Well, we've shaken off my security team. Now I'll have to find a place to hide. Thank you for getting me this far. I appreciate it. Um, what is it? So, who exactly were those guys? Like I said before, I am a princess of the kingdom of Kutan, so... Yes, I heard you the first time. Was there something else you wanted to know? No, never mind. Anyway, is that all? Yes. Here's the money for the ride, along with the reward. Sheesh. Alright, one more mission. That's a huge tip. Maybe she really is who she says. I must be going. I trust that you won't mention that you saw me to anyone else. Of course. I'm glad I met you. If only the man my father wanted me to marry was as gallant as you. Sorry? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Farewell. Oh, snap. Farewell, princess. Kiryu bagged the princess. All these women loving Kiryu. I mean, can you blame them? Look at this absolute unit of masculinity, of positive masculinity. Who wouldn't swoon? Nah, just nice change of pace from usual media. For sure, for sure. I love it. Like Kiryu is such like a positive example of masculinity. It's great. I love his whole character. Though his love life is kind of a mess right now, I'll be honest. I'm kind of rooting for this was written by a woman slash MBs for sure. JK, JK. Yeah, I think that's actually. It's funny you say that because I do think that's actually one of the things that the studio gets criticized for, like very lightly. But is that like they don't have enough women writers working on the games, so a lot of the female characters tend to be not as richly fleshed out as Kiryu is, for example, despite the games overall being very progressive and very like positive masculine. Oh no, yeah. I read that because I was reading on the subreddit. Someone was asking like, "Oh, they should do a female-led Yakuza game. That'd be fire." And everyone was like, "I don't trust RGG to handle a female-led game." So I don't think that they do any that there's anything necessarily that people are like, oh, these female characters are problematic, but I think that they maybe don't have the staff to really write a proper female lead. I think a male lead is fine with interesting autonomous female supporting characters. Yeah, for sure. I I'm interested to see because they haven't really had super significant female like they haven't had women playing super significant roles in a lot of the stories with a couple exceptions of characters who played very small roles and were pretty heavily sidelined. So I would like to see them get some more robust women in these games because it would be cool, especially just there's so many of these games. It'd be a great way to shake it up. Yeah, I think it was Kiwami 1, maybe Kiwami 2. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, at the end of the at the end of the game, she so like every woman that's been a significant role in Kitty's life has either died or just like fucked off at the end of the game. Um and they don't really get like developed super well. So it's I don't know. It's not like a I wouldn't say it's like a black mark on them or anything, but it would be a cool change of pace for sure. Especially because, like I said, they got so many of these games now that it would be dope. What's this? But anyway, now I got Sugawa Street. I got you, bro. I've seen this guy on TV. Oh, snap. He's a member of the Diet. They think he could be the next prime minister. Oh, of course. Let's go. But yeah, I was surprised as well because I got a sense from the games that I've played so far, which is a decent amount at this point, that they do handle female characters pretty well. But yeah, it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that they all kind of get really heavily sidelined, even if they aren't necessarily problematically written. Whew. Going out to meet supporters sure is tiring. That does sound tough. Yes, but it's my electorate, so what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? I'm afraid I only moved here 6 months ago. Oh yeah? With so many people leaving these days, it's always good to see new blood moving in. I hope you pump some new life into Fukuoka. He looks pleased. I'm thinking about incorporating ideas from the public in my campaign. What do you think the biggest problem is today? I do think it's harder for young people to hold on to their hopes and dreams these days. Shit, Kiryu. I'm not emotionally ready for this to get this real. Right. That worries me as well. There's too many kids out fooling around instead of working. But I don't know what they're thinking, and they don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. What do you do when young people aren't even willing to hear you out? How about listening to them first? Huh? You think I should listen to young people? You complain that they don't hear you out, but have you been giving them a voice to speak with? Now that you mention it, I don't remember talking to many young people in the past. But we're just not on the same wavelength. It's like they're a whole different species. When you were young, didn't you get sick of being ignored by those who were older than you? Well, I did do my fair share of partying. That never went down well with my parents. When I think about it, maybe the youth of today aren't so different from me. Alright, I'll try giving them a chance to share their opinions and hear them out. Then maybe they'll be more willing to listen to me as well. I like the way you think, driver. Thanks for the tip. Happy to be of service. Thank you for the ride. I'll give you a big tip if you promise to back me in the election. Is that legal? I don't take tips like that. Tips are supposed to be a gesture of appreciation. Ha! You're straight as an arrow, aren't you? If there were more people like you around here, there might actually be some hope for this country. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. This guy's the... maybe he should get voted out, you know? Maybe we shouldn't be giving him advice. Much appreciated. Here's the fare and a little extra as a tip. Hey, finally enough for that. Let's see. Anyway, enough for the next chassis. I'm excited about this. Oh. Oh yeah, there's not another tuning so far. Yes. Oh, wow. Like, that really wrecks my handling and acceleration, too. Fuck it, we'll stick with B. Wow, that was a waste of money. Goddamn. I got ripped off. All right. It's that client you always pick up on the highway. He said something about the stage being set. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Takamura and put an end to his team once and for all. A knowing glance. Nothing important. I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. I feel like I'm still waiting on her to like reveal that she knows everything. She just, I don't know, I just get this feeling. The fact that her bubble says Kiryu, and then she just has this look in her eyes, like this knowing look. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura, duh. Yeah, I heard rumors about that taxi driver being good, but no way in hell is he beating Takamura. In all honesty, I kind of want him to win. The cabbie, I mean. Yeah, those devil killers have been out of control for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, racers included. Shh! There he is! Oh man, you gotta. That beard is whack, bro. You gotta. You gotta do something else with that facial hair. Like, nah, dog. What? Nah. Yeah, then you're Devil Takamura, I take it. The one and only. Alright then. Just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win. Whoa, hey, relax. We still have time in the limelight. Gotta appreciate that, you know? I mean, look around. Street racers from all over Japan are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online. Bet it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame. Honestly, it's probably more often than he wishes. I bet there's a lot of money riding on this, am I right? So what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? You talking about that Nakajima guy? Who cares what that old has-been? He's been all washed up. I mean, we're gonna save money to fix up your car? Racing solely to improve your time? Sounds like shit my grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game. Because of my genius, this street racing shit is our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image, though. And people respect that image because of how hard the founder worked to build it. And this is how you repay them? Fuck yeah, dude. As long as the Devil Killers keep raking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep up with the times, man. This guy doesn't know a thing. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. That part ain't gotta change. Well, at least until I've milked the Devil Killer's image for all it's worth. Then hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start something new. Sky's the limit, you know? And hey, these shitheads should be honored to be honored an entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. God, I can't read today. I won't let you throw all those dreams away. Oh, and what's a cabbie gonna do? You think I got to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy, point blank. I earned my spot as 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver. Period. Now let's get this show on the road. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? Here we go! Final race. Shit. Alright, come on. Not a great first lap, but not bad. Not bad. Alright. Need a clean run here. Gotta maintain that lead. Let's go. I'm like... Nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Watch me jinx myself. Come on. Let's go. Absolutely crushing this second lap. Let's go. Oh, fuck. He's gonna get me with the fucking boost, isn't he? Shit. Oh! I almost blew that. Let's fucking go. First fucking try, too. Oh, that feels good. No way! The taxi driver! He actually did it! The absolute madman! He beat Devil Takamura! What could possibly happen next? Oh, fuck! Well, I guess congratulations are in order. I don't need your fanfare. What I want is your crew to break up. That was your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody, listen up. Hey, you can't be serious. You certainly don't need to keep such a silly promise. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? Excuse me? With all these people watching, this is the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Give this bastard a thrashing! With pleasure. Gonna get some payback. I'm generally not one to resort to violence. Alas, duty calls. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki. I'm afraid you'll have to take your medicine like a man. This isn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Oh, that? See, there's been an update. It's the strongest guy who calls the shots now. Maybe you missed the memo. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when you mess with the Devil Killers. And let me say, it ain't pretty. Damn. Oop. Nice. Ooh, oh god. Yeah, that shit's so gnarly every time. God. We're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold up. Who's this? What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary devil killers could sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, isn't that? Who? Seriously, you don't know? That guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. No way. Onisaki-san? Who's this character all of a sudden? Shoot, I didn't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on this scale, word is gonna reach me. Oh well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked the fight with us, so we don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community. But now that's all ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point. Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now, so abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the Devil Killers. But that would mean the Devil Killers are pretty much done for at this point. What with Onisaka-san giving the order? One man really has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Your team is hereby disbanded. Never to use the Devil Killer's name again. Any objections? No. Then get your ass off the road. Ooh. You heard the man. So you're Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I look after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I needed to see. But without you, they wouldn't have honored that agreement. So I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of a few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. And I'm assuming he wanted you to race the Devil Killers into submission, huh? Break them up that way. Ultimately, yes. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of a challenge have no say in racing matters. What do you mean by that? 20 years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, taking on as many other racers as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way I'd still be taking on Fukuoka's best when I got back. But when I returned, I found out he'd vanished from the streets. Gone, just like that. Promises be damned. It demoralized me, Suzuki-san. An entire year completely down the drain with no explanation whatsoever. All that time with nobody to race? What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? I know he must have some kind of situation. But it still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owes me. I'll never forget the thrill of going up against him. I can't. So I won't get up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell that boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever he feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel. Same place I've been for 20 years. I'm glad that this isn't the end of it, honestly. I'm glad we get a little bit more tea, you know? Onisaka-san, huh? Chief, I know you're not the kind who goes back on his word. What happened all those years ago? It was 20 years ago. About a month after Onisaka left. I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. Street racer smashed into us. Came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No, I came away with just scratches. But... But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy that did that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer, just like me. That's when I realized I could just as easily have been me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit street racing at that point. Yeah. Now, of course, I remembered what I'd promised Onisaka, but I knew I couldn't keep it. Who could after what happened? After the accident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Strange, ain't it? I lived life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in, day out, thinking one day, maybe she'd open her eyes, sit up like nothing ever happened. That ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her, or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all pretty powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she'd recover and work to pay her hospital bills. Even that was beyond me. See, I used to be a day laborer, but I poured all my earnings into my ride. I had no savings, no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when you turned to taxi driving. Yeah, driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was... what? I just wanted to have her sit next to me again. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. I still remember her in the passenger seat, laughing and smiling away. She came out of that coma. I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. And I figured after that accident, she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I became a taxi driver and learned safe driving, maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times. Just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Chief, I'm sorry. I had no idea. What you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who can't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wretch. That's not true. You helped me when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that, and I have nothing but respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san. If Onisaka-san knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No. I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse, and I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants that rematch. Yeah, but if I told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide. But think about what that'd do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him is a good idea. So you want Onisaka to keep on racing then? I used to want that. Figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he'll push it too far. And when he blows out, I want it to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Now, if someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that'd give him what he needs to lay his pride down. Then that's what I'll do. Huh? I'll challenge Onosaka and put an end to his career. You'd do that? Sure. Back when I was lost, you gave me a place and a purpose. That's always meant a lot to me. So let me pay you back. That's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen. I've taken down all the devil killers, and now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka, just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your stead. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san. Thank you. Bro, that was so fucking sad. So we don't get to race him, but we do get to race his rival, and that's pretty sick. I knew it. I knew there had to be one more tuning. Let's go. Okay, that's max level. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. I still like the Japanese one the best. Let's go. I'm excited. Final race. I don't see the client. Oh, hi there, Wada-san. Hi there yourself. On break right now? You could say that. Alright, see you around, I guess. I should have taken this for a test drive beforehand, but we gonna find out in the moment. What's wrong? It's me, by the way. It's me, by the way. Huh? I'm the one who requested you. What? You're the client? Do you want me to drive you home again? No. Don't you remember what the chief said when you first got hired? I'm the most senior driver. He wanted me to give you some driving tips. And you have. They've come in real handy. Well, I've got one more piece of advice for you. What about? Today I want to tell you about Onesaka. You're kidding. Chief needs you to race him, right? Something like that. Then I might just be able to help. You used to be a street racer yourself, didn't you? Oh, you bet. That was years ago, though. Onesaka used to be one of the Three Musketeers, you know. Let me guess. The predecessors to the Four Kings? You're sharp. Three top racers in Fukuoka at the time took on that name from the old French novel. And wouldn't you know it, our chief was the fastest of them. Biggest speed demon in all of Fukuoka. People used to call him Athos, the eldest and most fatherly musketeer. Onesaka was third rank. He went by the handle Porthos. But Onesaka was a tenacious one. His times kept getting faster and faster. When he got back from his travels, he was at the top of his game. If the chief hadn't already quit, Onesaka probably could have taken him. So that's how it was. Yep, Onesaka is the kind of guy who'd do anything just to shave a millisecond off his race time. 20 years have passed, but I bet he's still in peak condition. In fact, if he's stuck with it all these years, he might even be faster yet. That's something to consider. Well, look, I requested you, so for all they know, you're on a job, right? That is true. You should use this time to get some practice. You need to train if you want to beat Onisaka. Any ideas how I would go about doing that? How about you and me hit the highway? What? You want to race? Why not? If you think you're ready to take on Onisaka, you ought to have no trouble beating me. But you haven't raced in years, right? Hey, I'm behind the wheel every day. I still got the thunder in my veins. But driving a taxi isn't really the same thing. And I know I'm one to talk, but you're not as young as you used to be. Nonsense! I'm still plenty young. So if Nakajima-san was the head musketeer and Onisaka was the third in line, maybe second fastest was... Okay, I'd be honored to race you, Wada-san. That's the spirit! But you should know I'm not your average ex-street racer. Be ready for a challenge. I'm sure he was right behind Chief in terms of speed and ability. Better not take him lightly. Oh, I won't. I'm gonna take him heavy. I've never had a 5-star race. Makes me nervous. Well, Wada-san is already not all he's cracked up to be. Taking the fucking outside lane like a dumbass. It's when I start trying to be cutesy and do all the drifts, that's when I fuck myself up the worst. Fuck. Shit. That was stupid on my part. I fucked up there. Woo! I thought I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was fucked. It's a close one. I'm so bad at these two. I really thought I was cooked. Man, you got me. You're pretty quick, all right. I think you got what it takes to give Onisaka a run for his money. Thanks. You may not be a street racer anymore, but you're still one hell of a driver. Fitting for a former musketeer, I'd say. Huh? Me? A musketeer? No, 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 no. You got it all wrong. You really weren't a musketeer? Nope. I wasn't even close to their level. But I guess you could call me the D'Artagnan, D'Artagnan of the group. A sworn ally. D'Artagnan. Yeah. Yeah, D'Artagnan. You do know who that is, yes? No, sorry. I guess you're talking about the Three Musketeers book, but I've never read it. You haven't? D'Artagnan is the main character who goes on adventures with the Three Musketeers. Huh. I'll be sure to read it when I get a chance. Ain't a big deal. So how come you're so fast now, if you weren't a musketeer? I'll tell you when we're back at the office. We better go or Hirakawa-san will have a fit. Right. You know that me and several other older drivers at the company were street racers, right? Yeah. After Nakajima-san went off the radar, racing lost its spark for me. I decided to quit like he did. I wanted to find a job, but driving was all I knew. I went and ran into one brick wall after another, thinking there wasn't anything out there for me. That's when Nakajima-san showed up out of the blue. Said he'd started a company and wanted me to come on board. So he took you in. Just like that. Yeah, it was the last thing I expected. At the time, I wondered why he'd want to run a taxi company. But since he was asking me for help, I just went along with it. Now that I think back, though, it was him who helped me. He was barely scraping by on his own, but he still took me in when I had nowhere to go. I'd always looked down on taxi drivers, but when I gave it a shot myself, I found out how hard it really is. As a street racer, I was free to drive however I liked, but with passengers on board, you're always worried you're going to mess up. One little mistake could put others in danger. That's the first time I realized the gravity of people putting their lives in your hands. But that makes it all more rewarding when passengers thank me. Winning a race is nothing compared to that feeling. So I made myself a promise. As long as there's someone in my cab, I will never cause an accident or break a traffic law. And I managed to keep that promise all these years. Well, hey, that's no small feat. I guess, even now when I'm taking a passenger somewhere, I'm more focused and nervous than when I was racing. You could say every passenger I've carried has been a battle for me. A battle against myself, of course. A battle against yourself? Damn, that sounds heavy. Well put, Wada-san. So you battle against yourself every day, and that's the secret to your technique. I guess you could say that. I feel like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I should, though. Doesn't suit me, huh? No, in fact, I think it suits you just fine. You know, that just fired me up, Wada-san. I'm gonna show you how great a driver I can be, too. I'll try sharpening up my axe as well. Couldn't hurt, right? You bet. We should all give this job our best. We owe it to the chief and the passengers who depend on us. Now, boys, let's get back to work. Okay. Everyone has a history, don't they? In any case, I don't want Wada-san to think his help was a waste. So I'll make sure not to lose this next race. Damn right. Oops. let's go for it. This is a call from someone named Onosaka-san, but he's requested the chief out of all people. I'll be taking that job. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Normally I'd agree, but the chief is out right now. Might as well let him do it, Hirakawa-san. True. It isn't like we have another option. Okay then, Suzuki-san. He's all yours. Thanks for volunteering. No problem. It's been a long uphill battle since you first ran into Devil Killers. Once you do this, it'll be over at last. Make sure you win so Onosaka can finally get some peace of mind. Be careful out there. We all know you've got what it takes. Yeah, carve your own destiny, man. No matter how tough the challenge, there's nothing you can't do. You guys, thanks. Oh my god, also, I just noticed. Wow, this is so random, but my CPU usage in OBS is like so low with the new GPU now. That's crazy. That's wild. Awesome. Awesome. Guess I'll be headed out now. Go get 'em. Good luck. See you later. Have a nice trip. Did I keep you waiting? Hey, I asked for Nakajima, not you. I thought you wanted the thrill of going up against the top racer in Fukuoka. No need to bother Nakajima-san if that's what you're looking for. I'm your man. What's so funny? Sorry, it just seems you're letting the fact you took down the Devil Killers go to your head. What are you implying? I'm saying you can't live up to Nakajima's legacy. I saw you race Takamura. You're nowhere near Nakajima's level. Taking you on would be like arm wrestling a baby. Not that I suggest that, but you get the picture. You got some weak-ass odds, my friend. Might as well head on back in that taxi of yours. The odds aren't important. As long as there's a chance, I'll take it. What? I can see you're letting the past hold you back. I'm here to change that. Interesting. No wonder Nakajima hired you on. Fine, you'll get your shot, but fair warning. I got 20 years of pure rage in this beating heart of mine, and I'm taking it out on you. Ooh, I like his car. That's a sick build. Can I have it? I wish there were more customizations for the cars, for real. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. He's hugging that inside line. Damn, he's a lot faster than me. How? I need to have a clean fucking run if I want a chance at winning this. Oops, that was my bad. Fuck. I'm gonna try to build up my speed lead speed. lead as much as I can. And I just gotta have a clean fucking run here. Because he's faster than me, that's for sure. Got my speed back up. Shit. Come on. Oh. Wait, that's not the end? Oh, man. I thought that was the end. Okay. One more race. Or lap. We got this. Fuckers. Damn. I really thought that was the end. I thought I just squeaked out the win right there. Fuck me. Please. Woo! Oh, that was a good race. Damn. Oh man, that was so much fun. Holy shit, I love these little race sections. You really did it, huh? You beat me. I suppose I did. What now? This is the thrill I've been looking for. I feel like I'm alive again. I've been waiting so long to feel it just one more time. You did good, Suzuki-san. Thank you. It was almost like racing against the man himself. The guy I've been chasing all these years. Hey, speak of the devil. I'm sorry, Onisaka. Nakajima? I know I disappeared on you, but I couldn't. No. Oh. Oh. Don't say another word. I know how hard it is. Even so, the way I went about it, I got no excuse. Don't sweat it. We're all good, man. So the rivals are reunited at last. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Damn it. Oh, well. I'm glad they made up. That's so sweet. Oh. An accident. That's terrible. Seems like they're off to a good start. Thank you, thank you. Still, wish things didn't end the way they did. I figured it was along those lines. It'd have to be something major to get you to quit. I appreciate your understanding. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed. I never did get my rematch. But going up against Suzuki-san here got all that anger out of my system. I think it's time I finally left the racing life behind. You mean that? Yeah. In all honesty, I just wanted to go out on a high. One last race was all I needed. Thanks to you, I got it. You're a good man, Suzuki-san. Guess I made the right call. Oh, it's the fucking cop. Uramichi-san, you're here too. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You know each other? Of course we do. Uramichi here is one of the Three Musketeers. Can you believe this goody two-shoes was a street racer? That's awesome. I honestly didn't see that coming. Is this true? What? An honest cop can't have a bit of a past? Though I'd really rather you not dig that up. No, it's just that I never would have expected you to be involved, especially with a group like the Devil Killers. Sorry to keep that little detail a secret. What with my current position, I'm reluctant to talk about my history. I'm sure you understand. At any rate, you've done a fine job here. I'll say it again. Nice work, Suzuki-san, and thank you. Thanks to you, the Devil Killers are no more, and our old ties are mended. Aww. I'd give you a commendation if I could, but that's a bit tricky, considering the methods we use. Your thanks is more than enough. No, I can't just leave it at that. Here, take this. It's no commendation, but it'll have to do. Sakura. Ooh, a sword. Well, how about that? The Three Musketeers, together again. How about we catch up over drinks tonight? Sounds like a plan. You're a treat, Furumichi. What? I thought it'd be on the chief here. Huh? Why me? Well, I took down what was left of the Devil Killers and repaired an old friendship. It was a long road, but it was well worth it. That is so sweet. Is this when we find out she knew all along? I'm back. Hey, Suzuki-san, how'd it go? Did you beat Onisaka? I managed to win somehow. Awesome! Way to go, Suzuki-san! Well, that's good news, isn't it? Now you won't get people trying to race you left and right. I haven't seen the chief around, but I'm sure he'll be happy to hear what went down. Actually, he was over at the race. Let's just say the Three Musketeers had a happy reunion at last, and now it looks like they're going out for a drink. You serious? Well, yeah. I don't believe this. What's not to believe? They all came together through racing, so I think they've resolved their differences. That's not it at all. Why didn't they invite me out too? That's what you're worried about? I spent my best years together with the Three Musketeers. I'm their D'Artagnan. How could they leave the main character out? Don't worry. Hey, the French names are fucked up too, and I can say that because I'm French, so... Some people just like, why we gotta put so many consonants in names? Don't worry. They wanted to invite all the staff along too. They'll be here any minute now. Oh, alrighty then. Wow! I get to have drinks with the Three Musketeers? This'll be a blast! Hey, kiddo. Didn't you have something to tell Suzuki-san? Oh, yeah! What is it? Well, you see... Come on, spit it out. Suzuki-san, I... passed my Class 2 license test! Really? Yes! Muramatsu-san helped me get through the studying. Yukawa was a nervous wreck, so I had to go to the test center with him. He's a handful, all right. Thanks to him, I passed the written test on my first try. I can finally be a taxi driver now. Just like you, I stepped up to the challenge and made my own destiny. Congratulations. Looks like all that work paid off. Thanks for saying that. You helped me so much. Muramatsu-san is the one to thank. Don't forget your manners. Yes, sir. Thank you for the help, Muramatsu-san. I passed my test with flying colors. So, do I get a present or something? What? That should be the other way around. You're supposed to get me a gift. Oh, come on. Don't I deserve a reward? There's no hope for you, kid. Attention, Nagasu taxi members. I got one word for y'all. Drinking. Who's up for it? I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome to join, Hirakawa-san. Oh, but I can get a bit crazy when I drink. What if I end up shattering those glasses of yours? I believe it. I believe she's a firecracker. What? Hey, it's time to party! I'm so lucky to be here. You guys are seriously the best. I hope you're ready to drink, Suzuki-san. I am. Iyakawa's right. There's something special about this company, and everyone who works here. Why are you spacing out there, Suzuki-san? They'll run out of booze at this rate. Come on, hop to it. And they say if you're Fukuoka, and they say you're Fukuoka's fastest. Let's get a move on. I'm lucky to have them as friends. Yeah, for sure. One's missing. Okay, well, that is amazing. Ah, I love that so much. I'm almost sad that all the racing stuff is over. Um, but that feels as good of a spot as any to stop for the day. Finish on a high note today. So I think we're gonna wrap up there. But oh my gosh, that was an absolute treat. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all had fun. I will see you tomorrow for some more, of course. But in the oh God, what happened to my overlays? What the? Hold on. There we go. All right, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, still fundraising for PCRF, so please consider donating. Hit that QR or the pinned in Twitch chat. It'll take you to the donation site. Every amount matters. Every amount counts. It's all helpful. And if you're not in a position to donate, please consider just sharing the link. You know, post it on your socials, spread it around. It all helps. It all makes a difference. And let's try to hit 100 by the end of the month. I think that'd be really badass. Anyway, y'all, I will see you tomorrow. We will have just some more Yakuza. I'm actually gonna like play the story this time tomorrow. So if you're itching to continue with the storyline, we'll get that underway tomorrow. But thanks so much for being here. I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day. I've been feeling lost, I've been feeling restless. I can't seem to get my thoughts to come to a consensus. Got this senseless chatter going on and on, that shit is endless. I'm helpless, I'm defenseless. Wish I could come to my senses. The night's been getting long, the sunset comes too early. The worry in my thoughts is killing me. Ain't even 30 yet, I'm feeling out of options, like my life, it did me dirty. Now I'm hurting, hoping something changes, something makes me worthy. Call me spaceman. Had my head up in the clouds, came untethered by the weather. Now I'm never coming down. I'm complacent as I float among the stars.
my life devout and pious just to be protected. Was ejected from my childhood, neglected and injected into constant paranoia about people I respected. Can I ever win, or have I been incepted? Can't remember any dreams that left me so affected. I rejected holding on for hope, assumed that I was cursed, and once inspected I detected maybe I'm the fucking worst. Come spaceman, my head